Hey Cobras, I'm Marlon Puentes and I'm going to be interviewing our counselors for Student Services Week. So I'm here with
Mrs. Arguelles.
She is our CAP advisor, and I wanted to ask you, how do you help students on their everyday life to apply to college?
Well, I am actually here for all students, 9th through 12th grade. However, obviously, first come first is our seniors. So I do everything from just talking with them about careers, about opportunities, about, what certain careers pay, things like that. And, if there's an outlook, a good outlook in the future. But we also do college applications. I guide them on the process. If I need to walk them through it, I will. Sometimes I read essays for them. And then also, I send out scholarship bulletins. I send out college information. I disseminate, anything having to do with financial aid, scholarships, college info. And then we also are in the middle of the FAFSA process, which is a little bit of an interesting one since it's a new FAFSA application. So we are, helping parents and students navigate that new application. And then at the end, I help them figure out, if they need help figuring out what's the best thing for them, what school. I can help them with that too, or even looking over their award letters.
Thank you so much, Ms. Arguelles.
Thank you.
Estoy aquí con
Mr. Carvajales.
Mr. Carvajales. ¿Cómo usted ayuda a los estudiantes de la escuela para su futuro?
Tratamos de guiarlos en lo que es el programa primero de graduación, que tengan todos sus requisitos para graduarse, y también lo tratamos de orientar en lo que se refiere a planes futuros después que terminen la escuela, si los estudiantes piensan continuar sus estudios académicos en una institución superior, si quieren buscar trabajo, tratamos de darle el apoyo y la dirección apropiada que pueden seguir para obtener esos objetivos.
Gracias.
Okay, por nada.
So I'm here with
Miss Brill.
Okay, Ms. Brill, how do you help students reach their goals?
First, we have to identify them, see what they are. Then we have to make them realistic, because when we set unrealistic goals, oftentimes we fail to reach them, and then we get down and depressed, and we don't feel good about that, and sometimes that we go in the opposite direction. So you want to set goals, short term, what am I going to do today? What am I going to do this week? What am I going to do this year? And long term, where do I want to be 5 or 10 years from now? But we want them to be realistic, and we want to make sure that you can achieve them. So, but goal setting is very, very important, because it makes the difficult times easier to get through, because you're working towards a positive goal. So making sure that the goals are healthy, that the goals are achievable, reaching out, talking to other people, but continuing to persevere. And even when you fail, even when you're rejected, even when you fall, to get back up, because you have that goal, and that there's an old expression, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. That could be your goal. So never quit, because we are all blessed, thankful, and grateful.
Thank you so much, Miss.
My pleasure, Marlon.
So I'm here with
Miss Courier Lara.
So, Ms. Courier, how do you help as our trust counselor all the students, and especially the freshmen, on their everyday life?
Well, I'm always here to help the students, especially if they have something personal in nature going on, to help figure out how we can make things better for them. As a 9th grade counselor, we go over their classes, their credits, their graduation requirements, and I try to help them acclimate to this new environment.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
They're waiting for you, Martin.
Yeah, I know. I just heard like some... Okay. I'm here with
Mr. Borno.
How are you, Mr. Borno?
I'm doing very well, Marlon. Thank you. How are you?
Very good. I wanted to ask you, how do you help students on their day-to-day activities?
We meet with students and address their academic and personal needs. Sometimes it's helping them fill out a resume or a college application, but anything to help the student be successful academically and personally.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So I'm here with
Joaquin,
Odysseus, Victoria, Angelina.
Mr. Jackson.
Who's your favorite counselor?
Mr. Carvajales, he's my favorite.
Miss Courier. My favorite counselor is most certainly 100% Mr. Carvajales. Miss Brill.
Mr. Carvajales.
How does he help you on your everyday life?
He helped me by switching my classes in the beginning of the year. I found that helpful, and he always gets me the classes I want.
She gives a lot of words of affirmation, and she's very kind, and she's good at advice.
I've had him since freshman year up until now as a senior. Carbo definitely goes above and beyond when it comes to scheduling, when it comes to getting your credits in check, making sure you have everything you need to graduate. He's definitely also given me a lot of advice on what to do for my future in college, what programs to get into. He's just, honestly, he's the best, very organized, and I feel like everybody should definitely try to confide, if they have him as a counselor.
Well, she's very nice. She comes to classes to talk to us about what we're gonna do in school, and she tries to communicate with us. It's the best way to communicate.
He helped the kids graduate on a yearly basis. He's always behind the kids in their graduation rate.
Do you have a message of appreciation for him?
Thank you, Mr. Carbajales, for listening to me all the time. Every time I come to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're my favorite counselor, and I really appreciate all the advice you give me. And you're really nice. Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
A message of appreciation would be, Carbo, just know that everybody that has you, for the most part, as a counselor, we all appreciate you very much. We're all very grateful for the time and dedication he puts into being a South Miami counselor. And yeah.
I love you and thank you for being a counselor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We love him. We need him. He's the greatest.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so I already know the little question that you got for me, but the one and only and truly, only my favorite man in the entire world is Mr. Borno. But first of all, Borno, don't call my mommy. I don't want her to know that I'm still haven't sent her the community service yet. But I will tomorrow. I just lost my binder. It's somewhere. But Borno, I love you. All right, thank you for everything, and you're the legend. No matter what, you're the legend. Don't tell Carby I said that, but you're the legend.
Thank you so much to all of our counselors for helping us all the time. I'm Marlon Puentes, and have a great Cobra Day.